justice, the skips. I wonder what that's about. But the scales are being tipped back into balance. The scales are being tipped back into balance. I don't know. It felt like there was a different way to say that, but then the same thing came up. Yeah, I'm hearing lawyer as well as defense, self-defense. Yeah, and the purple is giving me divine protection. Um, so understand that if you're in a situation right now where things may look like it's an uphill battle or like things are stacked against you, understand that the ace up your sleeve is the universe, is God, is the divine, is your spirit team. So understand that at the darkest moment is when, that's right before dawn. So understand that there is a balance planned for you, there is a restoration planned for you. And the divine is prepared to step in and to shift things back into order, If things have been felt like this with you down here and, they're sliding kind of about to pile onto you, understand that the divine is coming to lift you back up and, hey, lift you above the situation even, I feel. So understand that all that you need to do is, do your part as far as the process goes, or whatever the situation is, as far as what you're being called to do to get ahead of it. Understand that that's what you need to do and that the rest will be taken care of. So the best thing you can do is get yourself into the game, put your name in the hat, because the divine can't step in to help you if you didn't do your part to help yourself first, whether that be like submitting some type of paperwork or whatever. But you have to do that part so the divine can do the rest as far as, it getting into the right hands or, whatever it takes as far as just that whisper in the person's ear to make the decision that's in your favor or whatever they need to do. But your part has to be done first. And then, you put yourself in position for miracles. So, understand that the help is coming, your justice is coming, that you're not in this fight alone, even though it feels like, what you're going against is stacked up kind of tall. But understand that the divine is ready and prepared and is on the way already. You just have to do your part and the rest will be done. So, relax. It's okay. Do some things that get you into a high vibratory state, things that make you feel like yourself, things that make you feel happy and excited and charged. And understand that it's okay to feel like that, even though you're in the middle of a process. It's okay, and it's in your best interest to feel that way, because that's gonna allow the process to be smoother. It's gonna allow you to feel better as it's underway. It's gonna allow you to get out of your own way and allow your miracle to fall in your lap as well. So all signs are pointing to get out of your head and, get into the world, get into your world, have some fun, invite the people around you that make you feel yourself, and understand that all that is assisting you in fixing the problem. So don't feel like it's separate. There is no separation. So being in those high vibratory states, excitement, gratitude, joy, bliss, love, all that stuff is in your best interest always. So never sacrifice that, to feel like you're getting somewhere because you're doing something. Because I know it's easy to fall into like, I'm gonna just keep, if you feel like you're doing a bunch of stuff, you feel like you're getting closer to where you're going, when that may not even necessarily be true, but it does provide that security as far as like, I did a bunch of work today, like I did good, but it's like, not necessarily, quality over quantity always. Just because you did a lot doesn't mean that, it's doing a lot for you, especially if it didn't come from the right place, it wasn't inspired action, you were just doing it just for the sake of doing it to feel like you're getting somewhere. Chances are it's not, it's not that. So definitely when you're inspired to slow down, when you're inspired to enjoy, when you're inspired to have some fun, listen to it and understand that that's still adding to everything else on your plate. It's still helping you get to where you're trying to go, faster even, for sure, because that's what it's all about. You attract what you are. So if you want things that make you excited, you want things that make you feel grateful, you have to do things that make you feel grateful so you can get into that vibration, and you begin to attract those things. And that's the real key. Look into it, y'all. We're big magnets. Like our body, we have, we're literally, if you look, what's the book? Becoming Supernatural, which is a really good book. I feel like, for me, what I like about it is that It takes things that are, that they have a spiritual side to them, as far as like manifestation, the body healing itself and calling things in, the point of attraction, and all that, how all that works. It's almost like the science behind all that stuff. So it's like, yeah, we know spiritually and in those things, those are hot topics, as far as just like the law of attraction and how we're magnetic and how we attract things in and all that. But this is like the science behind it, as far as like our bodies, how we're designed, and our electromagnetic field around our bodies and things like that. So definitely look into that. If you feel called or you've been looking for something to read, Becoming Supernatural is definitely a good one to look into. And yeah, but I'd say we're big magnets, so understand that you're always attracting. So pay attention to how you feel, because that's you tuning your station, you tuning your frequency and your vibration to what you're calling in. So at any given time, understand that how you're feeling is what you're calling in. So don't spend too much time in low vibratory states that don't match what you're trying to create, because yeah, you're gonna be surprised when more stuff like that comes in, or you're gonna feel like, see, why does this always happen to me? And it's like, yeah, because you're staying on that station. It's like the radio. Like, if you don't like country, why are you listening to it so much? Why do you leave your radio on that station expecting to hear hip hop? Like, it doesn't work like that. So understand that you're a radio. Like, you frequency is how you operate as well. So make sure you're tuned into the right stations. If you want R&B, make sure you're listening to an R&B station. If you want rock and roll, heavy metal, make sure you're listening to a heavy metal station, and not, a Christian, just, whatever. That just doesn't match. That's all I'm saying. So